What's up, guys? Higgins in Japan here with another edition of the Friday video. The Friday video is the video that I make right here in my car on the way home from work. Let me get the air freshener out of the way because it's already bouncing in the shot. Anyways, what's up, guys? Driving home from work, and you're probably wondering, well, why are you not dressed like you should be at work? Why are you not wearing a suit and tie? It's work day. Like, you should be wearing a suit and tie. Wrong. That's very wrong. Actually, tomorrow is sports day, and we were actually setting up for sports day. So, I was wearing shorts. Well, I mean, I'm still wearing them. That's a weird thing to say. I continue to wear shorts and a t-shirt today because, you know what? Here is something that is going to blow your mind if you work at a dispatch company. I'm going to break the illusion for you. There's no such thing as a dress code at your school. I know what you're saying, but Higgins in Japan, my boss, we'll say that, boss told me that I have to wear a suit and tie every day to work, and I have to dress in my Sunday best every day. Well, they're wrong, and that's not true. And you know what? I had another topic in mind today, but you know what? I'm just going to scrap it on the fly, and we're just going to go into it. I'm just going to call this, like, lies that I was told when I worked at a dispatch company. How about that? Because I haven't made a whole lot of videos about some of the details of actually working at a dispatch company. I gave some of the details in other videos. But you know what? I've wanted to talk about this for a long time. I was lied to a lot when I worked for a dispatch company. I worked for a dispatch company for 5 long, horrendous years. And when I say long, horrendous years, it had nothing to do with my schools. It had nothing to do with Japan. It had nothing to do with anything other than being forced. Well, I mean, I wasn't forced to work for a dispatch company, but working at working at a dispatch company. Anyways, so yeah, there were a lot of, like, day one training day one. I was told that actually let's get into it pre-training. Before I even got to training, I was lied to. I was told that I wasn't allowed to have a beard when I came to Japan. Why? Japan hates beards, apparently. Apparently, it's because they can't grow beards, so they hate beards. I don't know. Anyways, I don't know if that's going to end up in the video or not. Anyways, yeah, lied to. Day one, Japan hates beards. Don't have a beard when you come to this country. I rolled up to training, and there were so many people with beards that I wanted to punch people in the face. And I did not. I, was able to keep myself reserved and calm and collected, unlike when I drive. And, the whole beard thing, that's a myth. There are actually companies that I looked at a couple years ago when applying for jobs that were like, oh, don't apply if you have a beard. You know what? Get over yourself. And that's just life. Get over yourself. Beards are cool. And you don't want to work for a company that doesn't think beards are cool. So that was a lie that I was told before I even got to training. The other thing that I was told at training was that your classes always start on time. Your class, there's a chime at your school. I'm going to go ahead and get over because this person was definitely not going to slow down to let me through. But I was told that there was a chime that was going to go off, and that's when your classes started and ended, and without a doubt, without fail, your classes always started on time. In fact, at training, I was actually forced outside and locked out of the training room, along with about 20 other people, and paraded in front of people, and then berated in front of people. I'm not angry. I don't know why I'm coming across as angry. I'm very not angry. I should be a little bit more calm when I describe these things. But then I was forced to apologize in front of like 300 fellow employees that I was sorry that I was late, because you being late means the students don't start English on time, and it puts other teachers on. Yes, certainly, starting late is not good. But I will tell you something, that in my almost 8 years of teaching in Japan, I've never had a class start exactly on time, all right? When I had my own classroom, I would have classes show up anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes late every day. And it was just, I would stand there and look at the clock and be like, I don't know, do I have class today? And honestly, sometimes they would just not show up. And then you've got things like this week today, where we were like doing stuff for sports day. You've got other stuff going on. I had classes that didn't start on time at all. And so, yeah, this forced, like, you need to apologize because I'm a psychopath and that's how I run training. Yeah, that's just not true at all. So yeah, what else could I cover? Let's see, beards. Beards are cool. Being on time is cool. I mean, I would say, yeah, show up on time for your class. Don't be the type of teacher that always shows up late for class. Duh. You're a teacher. Be a professional. But, yeah, I never had classes start on time. Oh, the other big one. I was told this, I don't know, many times. Teachers don't eat or drink in the teacher's office. The only thing that they ever drink is, like, they'll have their coffee, or they'll have their tea, and that's it. That is the biggest lie I've ever heard. I have seen teachers full on eat, like, entire meals, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner at their desk. I have seen teachers make cup noodles. Most of my schools, and most of your schools, I guarantee you, have a cabinet full of snacks. Like, it's legitimately, like, these teachers, they work themselves 12 hours a day, right? You're just an ALT. You're there for like 10 minutes compared to what their schedule is. But seriously, they work there all day. They're going to eat at work, and they do eat at work, and nobody cares. So this whole idea that you have to be, dressed in a 3-piece suit and tie every day, the fact that you can't, there is a thing with hair. Don't have dyed hair. There was a girl that started when I started that had naturally red hair, but she dyed it even redder. And her school was like, yeah, knock it off. But yeah, so there's stuff like that happens. Yeah, don't, like my beard right now, it's a little shaggy because it's Friday and I didn't really trim anything this morning. That's on me. But, like, you can usually get away with it. But I like to keep my beard trimmed and, like, the edges trimmed and everything like that. So, have a beard. Nobody's going to care. You show up with a beard, they're more, like, the only time I think I've ever had an issue was a story I told long time ago. Some drunk lady in the station was like, "What are you hiding behind that beard? You should shave it. I mean, it's like you're hiding something." And I was just like, all right, drunkie, like, move on. But, like, kids love it. Kids love the beard. I don't know. That's just... yeah, so, yeah, be normal in your dress. Don't dress like crazy people, like clown pants and whatever. But I'm telling you, like, the teachers that you work with are not going to have a dress code. They're not going to... Yeah, they're going to dress up on certain occasions and for certain people that visit the school. But I guarantee you that everybody at your school is going to walk around in a tracksuit, like, 90% of the time. So get yourself a couple tracksuits, because that's where it's at. There's some other things that I could cover, but hey, if you've ever worked at a dispatch company, let me know some of the crazy, weird rules that you've heard that aren't actually true once you get into the school. And hit me up on Facebook if you want, facebook.com/Higgins in Japan, or you can just leave a message down here in the comment section below, because that's how Facebook works. If you have any questions, that would be cool. And I will catch you guys later on another episode of the Friday video, and have a good one. Peace.